In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 31st, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Denver Nuggets versus Oklahoma City Thunder. The upcoming matchup between the Denver Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder marks their 4th encounter this season. Currently, the Thunder lead the regular season series 2-1. Denver secured their 2nd consecutive victory by defeating the Milwaukee Bucks, maintaining their position at 2nd place in the competitive Western Conference. In contrast, the Oklahoma City Thunder suffered a setback against the top-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves, resulting in their 2nd consecutive loss. As it stands, the Thunder are positioned 3rd in the West, trailing the Nuggets by just half a game. The Denver Nuggets are riding a wave of success, winning 7 of their last 9 games. Seeking a 3rd consecutive victory, they showcased their prowess by defeating the Bucks 113-107 in a home game. Jamal Murray emerged as a standout performer with 35 points and 5 assists, supported by Nikola Jokic's triple-double of 25 points, 16 rebounds, and 12 assists. Despite shooting 48% from the field and struggling from beyond the arc, the Nuggets' strong defensive effort in the 3rd quarter limited the Bucks to only 19 points. Meanwhile, the Oklahoma City Thunder, coming off a 5-game win streak, are now striving to break a 2-game losing streak after succumbing to the Timberwolves in a 107-101 defeat. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the Thunder with an impressive stat line of 37 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. Despite holding a 7-point lead late in the 3rd quarter, the Thunder faltered in the final quarter, allowing the Timberwolves to capitalize and secure the win. As the impending matchup approaches, the Nuggets face potential roster challenges, with Nikola Jokic listed as questionable due to lower back pain. Similarly, the Thunder are monitoring the status of key players such as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luguentz Dort, and Chet Holmgren, all of whom are questionable for the game. Reflecting on the previous clashes between the two teams, the Nuggets dominated the first encounter with a 33-point victory when they were at full strength. Subsequently, the Thunder secured a narrow 1-point win in the absence of Caldwell Pope, one of the Nuggets' top perimeter defenders. In the last matchup, the Thunder claimed a 26-point victory, but the Nuggets were without Aaron Gordon, another key defensive asset. The Nuggets, known for their defensive prowess when fully healthy, present a formidable challenge for the Thunder, who have struggled offensively and are currently not in top form. The Thunder's recent offensive struggles are evident, having been held under 110 points in 3 consecutive games and shooting under 31% from beyond the arc in 2 of those contests. Denver, with a healthy roster, remains a strong defensive force, as evidenced by their earlier 128-95 victory over the Thunder. The Nuggets are expected to capitalize on their rebounding strength, exploiting the clear Achilles heel of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Denver's championship pedigree and ability to compete per possession make them the favored choice in this matchup. So the Denver Nuggets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Notably, the Nuggets, ranked as the 3rd slowest team in the NBA, plan to dictate the pace of the game and capitalize on the Thunder's recent offensive struggles. With Denver allowing the 6th fewest points per game, the Thunder face a daunting defensive challenge. On the offensive end, the Nuggets' inconsistency in getting to the free throw line and their low free throw percentage may leave a defensive vulnerability for the Thunder unexploited. Despite Denver's impressive scoring performance this season, their deliberate playing style, ranking 29th in pace, contributes to the highest percentage of games going under the total in the NBA. Conversely, the Thunder's recent offensive struggles, averaging just 106 points per game over their last 3 matchups, raise concerns, particularly if they are without Jalen Williams, their 2nd leading scorer who suffered an ankle injury. Anticipate a low-scoring game that should have a playoff-like atmosphere. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Phoenix Suns vs. Brooklyn Nets. The upcoming matchup between the Phoenix Suns and the Brooklyn Nets on Wednesday is set to be an intriguing clash. The Suns are riding a wave of success, having secured victory in 8 of their last 10 games. Their recent triumph was a convincing 118-105 win over the Miami Heat on Monday, showcasing their prowess on the road. Eric Gordon led the charge with 23 points and 5 assists off the bench, complemented by Devin Booker's 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, and Kevin Durant's contribution of 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. The Suns exhibited a sharp 48% shooting accuracy from the field and an impressive 14 of 40 from beyond the arc. Their dominance was evident as they established a 13-point halftime lead, eventually stretching it to a commanding 28-point advantage with a scintillating 38-point third quarter. On the other side, the Brooklyn Nets are displaying signs of a turnaround, eyeing a third consecutive victory. They recently dismantled the Utah Jazz in a commanding 147-114 home win on Monday. Mikal Bridges spearheaded the Nets' offensive onslaught with 33 points on 12 of 24 shooting, supported by Cam Thomas's 25 points and Lonnie Walker's 19 points off the bench. The Nets displayed efficiency with a 51% field goal shooting and an impressive 21 of 45 from beyond the arc. A remarkable 43-point performance in both the first and fourth quarters underscored their dominance, setting the stage for a resounding victory. Looking ahead, the Nets are scheduled to face the 76ers, Warriors, and Mavericks in successive games. As the clash approaches, the Suns are closely monitoring the availability of Ball and Grayson Allen, both listed as questionable, while the Nets continue to miss the services of Dorian Finney-Smith. Anticipating the matchup, it is foreseen that the Nets might face challenges in containing the offensive prowess of Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Despite the Suns not being recognized for their defensive prowess, their abundance of offensive weapons outshines the Nets. The previous encounter in December saw Brooklyn narrowly edging out Phoenix 116-112 as a 4.5-point road underdog, setting the stage for a potential revenge game for the Suns. The Nets' explosive offensive display against the Jazz, accumulating 147 points, raises doubts about replicating such a performance against the Suns. Brooklyn's recent track record shows they have surpassed the 112-point mark only twice in their last 9 games. Additionally, the Nets have struggled in terms of against the spread performance, going 4-12-1 against the spread in their last 17 outings and 4-11 against the spread against Western Conference teams in their previous 15 contests. Phoenix, on the other hand, has witnessed an uptick in their performance, especially on the defensive end. Despite their overall struggles at 17-28-2 for the season, they have shown improvement with a 6-7 record in their last 13 games. The Suns' offense is clicking, providing optimism that they can match up well against Brooklyn. As the Suns ride the wave of recent success, confidently securing an easy win against the Heat, and the Nets showcasing a transformed team in their last 2 victories with Ben Simmons back in the lineup, the matchup promises excitement. While the Nets have the potential to pull off an upset at home, the Suns' form makes them a value pick at the short line. Therefore, our full game side pick leans towards the Phoenix Suns to win and cover the spread as favorites. The upcoming contest is expected to be high-paced, leading to opportunities for fast break points. Examining the team's performance this season, Phoenix holds a record of 23-23-1 in hitting the over, with a 13-12-1 record after a win. Meanwhile, Brooklyn boasts a 13-11 over record at home and an 11-7 over record after securing a victory. Considering the pace of play, with the Suns at 100.6 and the Nets at 100.5, the offensive efficiency of the Suns ranking 10th contrast with the Nets' 17th ranking in defensive efficiency. These factors point towards a game where the total points surpass the projected total, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Milwaukee Bucks vs. Portland Trail Blazers. The upcoming basketball showdown between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Portland Trail Blazers is set to unfold at the Moda Center on January 31st, a clash of teams experiencing differing fortunes in their respective conferences. The Bucks, currently holding the second position in the Eastern Conference with an impressive 32-15 record, face off against the Trail Blazers, who find themselves at the 14th spot in the Western Conference with a less stellar 14-33 tally. This highly anticipated game, which will be broadcasted on BSN and Root Sports, promises to be an exhilarating encounter marked by the contrast in the team's recent performances. Milwaukee, displaying formidable form by winning 7 of their last 10 games, suffered a setback in their most recent outing against the Nuggets, falling short in a 113-107 road defeat. Despite the efforts of star player Giannis Antetokounmpo, who contributed 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists, the Bucks faced challenges as they shot just 42% from the field and failed to reclaim the lead after a third-quarter struggle. On the other side, the Portland Trail Blazers, standing in decent shape with a balanced performance, secured a convincing 130-104 win against the 76ers in their previous game. Led by Jerami Grant's 27 points and supported by efficient shooting, the Trail Blazers demonstrated their ability to control the game, setting the stage for a captivating clash against the Bucks. Looking ahead, the Trail Blazers, missing key players Moses Brown and Sheedon Sharp, will seek to continue their positive momentum in upcoming games against the Nuggets and Pistons. Conversely, the Bucks have no players listed on the injury report, contributing to the anticipation surrounding their second-ranked scoring offense, averaging an impressive 124 points per game. With a stellar field goal percentage of 49.7 and a notable 38% in three-point shooting, Milwaukee positions itself as one of the league's most efficient scoring teams. Their defensive prowess, particularly in limiting opponents' three-point shooting to 34.7%, adds to their chances of controlling the game's pace. Giannis Antetokounmpo, a key player with impressive statistics of 31 points and 11.7 rebounds per game, is expected to exert a significant influence on the game's outcome, showcasing Milwaukee's resilience and ability to compete against tough opponents. Despite a recent loss to the Nuggets, the Bucks remain a formidable force, showcasing their prowess before the setback. In contrast, the Trail Blazers enter the matchup with confidence after a convincing win against the 76ers. The last meeting between these two teams on November 27 saw the Bucks staging a remarkable comeback from a 26-point deficit to secure a 108-102 victory. Anticipating a bounce-back performance from the Bucks, the Trail Blazers' defensive vulnerabilities, particularly in defending the paint, might play to Milwaukee's advantage. With Milwaukee standing at 3-12 against the spread in its last 15 games, there is an expectation that they will eventually cover, presenting an opportunity for them to improve their against-the-spread record. Despite the Blazers' positive home game performances, the challenge posed by an assertive Milwaukee team suggests a favorable outlook for the Bucks. So the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. Milwaukee's offensive prowess, averaging an impressive 124 points per game, fueled by efficient shooting, suggests a substantial contribution to the overall score. The Bucks' 38% three-point shooting rate, combined with Portland's struggles to contain field goals, presents a favorable scenario for Milwaukee to exploit defensive gaps effectively. Notably, Portland's recent high-scoring game against Philadelphia, where they scored 130 points, indicates their potential to contribute to a high total score. The Bucks' preference for a fast-paced game, evident in their 101.8 possessions per 48 minutes, contrasts with Portland's 98.4 possessions per 48 minutes. Furthermore, both teams exhibit strong defense against the three-point line, with the Bucks ranking 6th and the Blazers ranking 16th in three-point rate. As a result, Milwaukee is likely to focus on attacking the rim, considering their recent scoring trends. Milwaukee's consistent ability to surpass the 120-point mark in 7 of their last 10 games and Portland scoring at least 130 points in 2 of its previous 4 games positions this matchup as a potential high-scoring encounter. Given the offensive potency of the Milwaukee Bucks and the defensive vulnerabilities of the Portland Trail Blazers, the game is poised to be a captivating battle with a high total score. The combination of Milwaukee's offensive firepower and Portland's capacity to score, despite their struggles, makes a compelling case for a game total that exceeds expectations. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.